Looking at this right here, this is kind of a neat little package. Kind of reminds me of that, except it's not a CD. That's not what I wanted. I don't want automatic repair. Try F12, maybe it'll let me boot into something else. That's not what I want. Let me try that out. And I want 32-bit. So it's working. Pretty sure this is a 32. Let me try 64-bit. So 64-bit is capable on this computer. Okay. Now it's going to ask for the key code, which is in here. I don't know how many versions of this they've got. We'll try it and see. No. Now make a new one, which applies to the whole entire wad, and then go from there. Huh. Okay. Another rainy day today. I got some laptops I'm wanting to plug in just to get them up and going, and get them updated. Probably want to sell those on eBay. I don't know how fast this thing will boot after all said and done. Probably have to enable the hard drive. So we used the BIOS to disable the hard drive to force it into booting through the USB. I guess I could have done this before now. So before it boots again, we'll have to get into the BIOS and enable the hard drive in order for it to boot, because Otherwise, it's not going to crank up. It'll just keep booting through the USB. This has been running continuously for at least a week. And these tubes on this, it's just barely even warm at all. You might be able to install the little of the cooler's software after this. Okay, we're going to kill this when it goes to restart, and then we're going to enable a hard drive, or maybe we don't have to. I can do it like this right here and get into it. Okay. And go to advanced again. Actually bumped a power cord. Now let's try that again. Get back to where it was. Okay, now we're going to get right here to advance, and we're going to go to boot. Kind of like this. Got enabled. So all this is enabled already, isn't it? Okay, we'll just exit. So it enabled itself, so maybe Windows did that. I guess we'll see. You got a motion sensing light in here. It's right up there. Awful bright. Driver, yeah. All right, here's what. We'll have in a minute. Anyhow, so we're trying another Windows. And here's this laptop that we got that I'm probably going to sell on eBay. I got more laptops than I know what to do with. Let's see what we got in here. System in. There it is. Pretty sure, I think that's a touch screen. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Nope. Okay. It's home 11. And there's 16 gig of RAM in here. You can see that right there. Okay, now we got it working for sure. Well worth $39. I like to put these in the large icon category. That way you can kind of see everything you got here. Look at the system. Yeah, this this computer came from a computer shop, and they left a bunch of stuff undone. And it was basically a bare bones system. It had 8 gig of RAM in it, and it was real slow stuff. Also, the power supply did not have supplemental power supply for the video card, which I added. My son had a little HP gaming computer. I don't think it had a good a processor as this one does. This is a Core 5 8 Gen. So I've upgraded this unit pretty good. There's no scratches on this thing. It looks brand new. You can't get these anymore at Walmart. The world is flooded with computers at one time now. They're hard to find anywhere. Anyhow, so we've got a Dell for sale, and we also got an HP for sale. Both of them have been updated. And we've got 2 Jibos for sale. This update right here is a BIOS update, so we're not going to turn this off. If you've ever updated a BIOS before, always remember that you don't need to do it during a storm, or power surge, or anything like that. Going on and off while it's doing it can just brick your computer. Okay. Fixing to update the BIOS. The first time I've done this, this is when you can turn a computer into a brick. If you ever start a BIOS update, make sure you do it during a clear day, no power problems, anything like that. Because if you have a power problem during this process, your motherboard will be a pile of junk. Form factor. Look at that. This is showing you how it does it. The block. Now this is just an HP BIOS update. You've got Avis and that Avis down there. We've got Tomahawk boards. We've also got Dell boards that can be updated. But like I said, you don't do anything while this is happening. If you wanted to abort it, it gave you a minute there, you could abort it, but actually it gave you 11 seconds. Get away from it and don't mess with the power cord. I wouldn't even walk around this right here, get knocked loose, or mess with those wires back there of any kind.
Hey. Oh hey, always nice to see a friendly face.
Hey Jibo. How's my Jibos doing?
Hey Mickey, look what I found.
A turtle. So we've got this computer that I built a while back, like I was telling you. It's basically got, what is that? I don't know what video card that is. 1060, something like that. Oh, we got a Wi-Fi card in this one. We've got a macro, it's a macro ATX board. Is that what it is? Or an ITX? I can't remember what it's called. That case was real small, and you can put a full-size power supply in it, but I bought a micro power supply that actually fits the microcomputer with the mustard and ketchup wires. Non-modular, of course. We're almost there. Let's see if we're going to make it. Let's see what it does after it. Of course, this is the latest BIOS for this computer. It just writes the block. Now it's checking the write, I guess, verifying the image before it goes ahead and finishes. stay put until this happens. All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth, my two front teeth, my two front teeth. You want two front teeth for Christmas? What in the world? Look up here at me. What's that right down there? A line? Oh, you can't see it unless you're looking up here. Or up there. Is it the same thing here? Nope. Not there. There it is. Okay, I see it. Huh. I guess once it verifies it, then it'll say it's good to go. It's not recommended to update a BIOS unless the computer's not working, but a little bit of money I got in this computer here, I'm just experimenting with it. I guess it'll have to train memory and all kinds of stuff. Well, we'll leave her alone and come back and see if it works later. Success! Customizing features for you. You're 35% there. Keep your computer on. So it looks pretty cool. And it's got the power button right there, CD-ROM right here, and it's got a card reader right here, and it had Windows built into it, but now you've got, I can download some video drivers for it. We can find out what kind of I always like to check them out like this right here. We go to the device drivers and we'll see if anything's not installed. See, there's some stuff that's not installed, so we're going to update it. So we'll go to HP's website and update that. You got a video adapter, and we're going to update that. Automatically search for it. We can uninstall the device, and we'll go back to device manager again. We'll uninstall this device, and we'll go to this one. We will uninstall this device. We'll uninstall this device. We'll uninstall this device. This is what I like to do. We'll uninstall that device. And then we'll go to HP's website. And this is a Pavilion. I've got a model number on here. HP drivers. And we'll go to the official HP site, and we'll go to desktop, and we'll accept. And we're gonna, it says, let's see, detect. Let us detect it. So it's detecting it itself. You only need to do this once. We'll use that to find the. So it looks pretty cool. And it's got the power button right there. CD-ROM right here. And it's got a card reader right here. And it had Windows built into it. But now you've got, I can download some video drivers for it. We can find out what kind of, I always like to check them out like this right here. We go to the device drivers and we'll see if anything's not installed. See, there's some stuff that's not installed. So we're going to update it. So we'll go to HP's website and update that. We got the video adapter, and we're going to update that. Automatically search for it. We can uninstall the device, and we'll go back to device manager again. We'll uninstall this device, and we'll go to this one. We will uninstall this device. We'll uninstall this device. We'll uninstall this device. This is what I like to do. We'll uninstall that device. And then we'll go to HP's website. And this is a Pavilion. I've got a model number on here. HP drivers. And we'll go to the official HP site. And we'll go to desktop. And we'll accept. And we're going to, it says, let's see, detect. Let us detect it. So it's detecting it itself. You only need to do this once. We'll use that to find the